am 17 years old. I am not only from Colombia, but I am like from Spain and Italy, from like my parents and grandparents. Nature, I love it, and everything that has to do with nature. Ever since like I was like born, I've always loved animals, like dogs, cats, everything. And I feel like that's like the principal factor that like started like making me do these kind of things. But also my school, like we always work on projects. They were doing this decarbonized Latam thing, like activity here in my school. And my teacher called me and I loved it. And then after that, we did like more projects on taking care of the nature, about our biodiversity in our country. Like if it wasn't for like all the projects we've done in my school, I don't think I would ever like had like started to do these kind of things. And I've started loving to do like beach cleanups when I go there. It's so much fun, and I feel like these kind of activities and getting to know what you could do makes you actually want to do them. For y'all that don't know, Colombia is the second most biodiverse country in the world. It has more than 56,000 species, and it's like, even though it isn't one of the biggest countries, it has so many species in like every place and every city. It's like, if you can see this, we have like a tons of beautiful places. And what makes me like really sad is that we actually don't take that much care of it, because like since people from Colombia have had like everything like in nature ever since like we exist, I don't think we take that much care of it, because we can also get to teach people what we have and how to take care of it. Colombia accounts for 10% of Earth's flora and fauna, even though Colombia is so small. It has the highest bird species diversity in the world. We were talking about orchids and their pollinators, because orchids are the the most important Colombian flower. And we wanted to promote like the protection and knowledge of these plants, and we showed them like this map, and only with this you can know how many of them are. There's like more than 4,000 species of orchids in Colombia, and 1,572 are exclusively in Colombia. So what we want to do and like continue to do is for people to learn about them and learn that we have so many of them, and for people to start like having plants that are endemic to their cities, because there's a ton of people that like just get plants because they're pretty or anything. But if we get plants that are endemic to our cities, that will help the environment like in such a big like number. Like getting like these kind of things engaged with your school, it's so much easier, because then you can get to know which people actually love these topics. So you can always start with a smaller group, and then people will get to know you, and they will like start to be interested and tell you that they're interested. It was really fun to get to know like other people's like cultures, since we were like only we were four from Colombia and the rest were from like other countries. Like what I like love the most about this is that we got to be more grateful about what we have here in our country, because we were talking about how like in Canada there aren't like that much like biodiversity, or in other countries, and here in Colombia there's so much biodiversity that we need to like take care of it. Like even getting like ideas for your projects, because we can like get to know like a problem, like, oh, I know that there's this problem, but sometimes we don't even like find like solutions or ideas to them. So I think that that's like the first step, that it's one of the most difficult ones. When I was in the green zone, we got to talk to like people that did like talks, and it was really fun for us to like tell them about the project we were doing, and people loved it. And what I think that people loved the most is that it was like really young people doing it. If you get to know what people love to do, and you like do like that, join what you actually have to do, people will love it. I don't know, people love doing like videos and stuff like that. And you can like I don't know how to explain it. You can like engage both things that people love and what you need to do. And we were doing it because we wanted to, really, and all of us loved it so much. We always have ideas. I know it happens to everyone, and we say like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this other thing, but it's about like actually doing them. It's about like those ideas you have to like actually accomplish them. Sometimes we're like, oh, nobody's doing this or nobody will do it with me, so we don't want to start it. But just like find one person that wants to do it with you and start doing stuff. Like even if it's only you, it's better for one person to be like taking care of the world that like nobody for like no one to be taking care of it. Yeah, I feel like that's like the way to start.